God says, "My child, listen carefully, for this message comes to you from the deepest place of divine truth. Something hidden, something dark, something filled with jealousy has been unfolding around your soulmate's life. I have watched silently for a time, allowing the truth to reveal itself. But now I must speak, because your soulmate, the one whose heart is bound to yours by destiny, is under attack. Two women, yes, my child, two women have been weaving darkness into the light of your soulmate's world. They have been doing black magic, whispering curses, performing secret rituals, all to harm the sacred life growing inside your soulmate's womb. Their hearts are poisoned by envy and obsession. They wanted what your soulmate carries, not only the child, but also the divine purpose, the love, the light that cannot be imitated. They were once near, smiling faces perhaps, speaking softly, pretending to care. But within their souls burns the fire of jealousy. One envies your soulmate's love, the bond that you two share, the purity that connects your souls beyond time. The other envies the blessing of creation, the miracle of a new life forming inside your soulmate, chosen by heaven to bring change to this world. They could not bear it. So they turned to the shadows. My child, I saw every act. I saw them lighting candles at night, using names they shouldn't speak, calling upon spirits they do not understand. They wanted to separate your soulmate from peace, to drain the energy, to cause confusion and sickness, to bring fear where there was once faith. They thought no one would see. But I, your God, see everything. And what is done in darkness cannot remain hidden forever under my light. That is why I am speaking now, because you must not be afraid, but aware. The signs have already begun showing. Your soulmate has been feeling restless, weak, or emotionally unstable. At times, they may cry for no reason. At times, they may distance themselves from you, not knowing why their heart feels clouded. They may have strange dreams, seeing shadows or people they cannot recognize. It is not imagination, it is the weight of the energy sent toward them. But I tell you this, my beloved child, fear has no power where faith stands strong. Those women may work with darkness, but you work with the light of heaven. And no force on earth or beyond can destroy what I have blessed. Your soulmate carries not only a child, but a divine promise. That baby is wrapped in my light, a chosen soul meant to rise and bring healing to many. The darkness knows this. That is why it is fighting so hard. Yet even in this battle, you are not alone. The angels stand around your soulmate even now. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword, cutting through the invisible cords of dark energy that have been binding your soulmate's spirit. Every whispered curse is losing its power. Every attempt to destroy love is turning into dust. My child, you must keep your heart steady. You may feel anger, but do not let it consume you. Vengeance is not your path, protection and prayer are. Because when you pray, the heavens move. When you call my name, every dark spirit trembles. Your voice, joined with faith, becomes light that burns through every illusion of the enemy. Do not fear for your soulmate's life. Do not fear for the baby. What was meant to harm will be turned into healing. The very pain your soulmate is feeling will become the doorway to their awakening. They will realize soon that something unnatural has been pulling them down, and in that moment, they will turn to me. And when they do, the darkness will shatter completely. My child, remember, black magic can touch only those who live without faith. But your soulmate was chosen by me. Even though they may feel weak, even though they may doubt, I have placed my mark of protection upon them. That mark cannot be erased. These two women do not realize they are cursing themselves. For every spell they send, they open a door that will lead only to their own downfall. You must not hate them, my child. Instead, release them into my hands. Because hate connects you to the very energy they used against you. Let me handle what is hidden. You, instead, become light. Pray for your soulmate. Speak life into their name. Every time you say their name in prayer, I send another wave of healing light to surround them. The child inside your soulmate can feel your energy, even across distance. Speak gently to that soul. Tell the baby that everything will be okay. Tell the baby that I am watching, that no darkness can harm them, that they are born for purpose, not for pain. Those words carry vibration, and that vibration becomes protection. I want you to look deeper, my child. Look beyond what your eyes can see. Notice how your soulmate spirit calls to you even in silence. There are moments when your heart suddenly feels anxious, or when your thoughts drift to them without reason. Those are not coincidences. That is my way of calling you to pray for them at that very moment. Because I know what is happening, and I am inviting you to join me in this battle of light. The two women think their power lies in secrecy, but they are already being exposed. Their own energy is weakening because they have touched what was sacred. Every curse they cast is returning multiplied. Their minds will begin to fall into confusion. Their hearts will be heavy with guilt. Their sleep will be restless. For no one who fights against divine purpose can find peace. My beloved child, I want you to remember something: no curse can stand against love. Love is the highest frequency, the purest force in existence. When you hold your soulmate in your heart with pure love, that energy travels across every distance, through every layer of reality, and shields them from harm. Your love, joined with my divine grace, becomes a wall of fire that no darkness can pass through. Do not let fear make you weak. Let it make you faithful. This is the time to rise, not to retreat. Stand firm in your light. Speak blessings over your soulmate. Call upon my name when you feel heaviness. Say, God, surround them in your light. And you will feel a shift, a warmth spreading in your chest, a peace flowing through your mind. That is my presence. That is my power moving through you. You were chosen to stand for this soul, my child. You were chosen to love them not just emotionally, but spiritually. You are their shield when they cannot see. You are their voice in prayer when their own lips are too tired to speak. And because of your faith, I will intervene. I will not allow these women's darkness to prevail. The time is near when truth will be revealed. You will soon see signs, a message, a dream, or an unexpected moment where one of these women exposes herself without realizing it. That is how I work. I allow light to enter hidden rooms. I cause the walls of lies to collapse. What they have done in secret will be spoken openly. And when that moment comes, do not respond with anger. Respond with peace. Because by then, their power will already be gone. You will see that my justice is not about revenge, but about restoration. I am not only removing darkness, I am teaching you strength. You are learning how to fight spiritually, not with hate, but with holiness. So be still, my child. Take a breath. Feel my presence surrounding you. The night is almost over. Your soulmate's body may be weary, but their soul is being protected even now. The baby in their womb glows with my light. I have already sent angels to stand guard around them. These two women have written their own destiny with their choices. You do not need to fight them, I already am. You just need to believe. Every prayer you say becomes a sword in my hand. Every tear you shed becomes water that washes away the darkness. Remember, I am God. I am light. And where I dwell, no shadow can remain. Your soulmate will be free. The baby will live. And your faith will be remembered in heaven as the reason a miracle was born. Stay close to me, my child. Speak my name when you feel afraid. For I am near. And I tell you this truth, the darkness is trembling, because it knows its time is short. The victory is already written. God says, my child, I know your heart feels heavy tonight. You've been sensing that something isn't right, sudden waves of sadness, anxiety without cause, sleepless nights where your soul feels restless. You've tried to calm your mind, but deep down, you know something unseen is moving in the background. That knowing inside you is not fear, my child, it is my voice whispering, be alert, I am revealing what others tried to hide. I have been showing you signs, soft yet powerful, to awaken your spirit to the truth. You may not have noticed them all, but they are there, the flickering of lights when you think of your soulmate, the chill that runs down your spine when you hear certain names, the sudden silence that fills a room when their memory crosses your heart. Those are not coincidences. They are the signals of spiritual movement, evidence that my angels are nearby, fighting for your soulmate's freedom. Your soulmate has been surrounded by confusion lately. They may seem distant, moody, or easily irritated. At times, they cry without knowing why. At times, they doubt your love, or even themselves. My child, this is not who they truly are, it is the result of dark energy pressing upon their mind. Those two women have tried to tie their emotions in knots, using deceitful prayers and forbidden rituals. They want your soulmate to feel unloved, alone, and broken. But my light is already unraveling their lies. When you pray, when you speak my name, the cords they tied begin to weaken. That's why sometimes, right after your prayer, your soulmate suddenly feels a moment of peace, even from afar. That's not chance, that's your light reaching them. You and your soulmate are connected by a divine thread, a soul bond that no darkness can cut. Every time you pray, that thread glows brighter, burning away the energy those women sent. I am also revealing the truth through dreams. Pay attention, my child. You may see shadows chasing your soulmate, or a woman's face that seems familiar but distorted. That is not just imagination. I allow these glimpses so you may know the nature of what's being fought in the spirit. Dreams are not illusions when they carry my warning. If you see darkness, do not fear it, call upon my light. Say my name even in your sleep, and you will see the dream shift. The shadows will flee. You will also begin to notice how nature itself responds to your prayers. When you speak words of protection, sometimes a sudden breeze will rise, a candle flame will flicker, or a bird will call out. These are not random moments. My creation listens to the vibration of truth. When your soul aligns with heaven's purpose, the world around you starts to move with it. Every element, the wind, the water, the air, joins your prayer. That is how powerful your faith is. My child, your soulmate may not yet understand the spiritual battle happening around them. They may even think everything is normal, unaware that two hearts filled with jealousy are sending darkness toward their light. But I am working behind the veil. I am opening their spiritual eyes. Soon, they will start to feel it, the heaviness, the confusion, the energy of betrayal, and they will turn away from the wrong people. There will come a moment when one of those women will reveal herself without knowing it. Perhaps through a careless word, a strange reaction, or an unexpected visit that feels unsettling. When that happens, you will know. You will feel the energy shift. Trust your intuition, that is me speaking through your heart. You are not imagining it. I am training you to see beyond appearances. Your soulmate's pregnancy is sacred. That child carries light that the darkness cannot stand. The baby's soul was chosen before time began, a soul that will bring new healing, new hope to many. That's why these women's energy is so strong against your soulmate. They are being used by forces that hate light. But even in their hatred, they will fail, because I, your God, have already placed angels around that womb. No curse, no word, no ritual can penetrate that shield. When you think of your soulmate, speak light over them. Say, God, cover them in your armor of protection. Say, no darkness will touch them or the child within. Every time you say this, my angels move. Every word of faith becomes a command in the spirit. You don't need to be near your soulmate physically, your love is enough to reach them. Love, when joined with faith, is the most powerful shield in existence. I have also been revealing signs to remind you that you are not alone. Have you noticed repeating numbers, 1111, 222, 444, showing up when you pray or think of your soulmate? That is my way of showing alignment. Have you heard songs that seem to speak directly to your heart, or words that echo what you were just thinking? That is my voice speaking through the world around you. Every repetition, every coincidence, is me saying, I am here. I am in control. Those women who worked against you, they are starting to feel the consequence of their actions. Their energy is becoming unstable. They are arguing, turning against each other. Darkness always consumes itself. Their alliance will not last. Soon, they will face confusion, regret, and loss. Because what you send into the universe always returns to you multiplied. They sent pain, so pain will visit their own hearts. That is not vengeance, that is divine law. My child, do not lower yourself to their level. Do not curse them back. You are my light bearer. You are the chosen one in this story. I want your heart pure, because only a pure heart can channel divine power. You will see justice, but not through hatred. You will see it through revelation, through peace, through truth shining so brightly that the lies cannot survive it. You may also feel physical signs, warmth in your hands, sudden chills, pressure in your chest, or a tingling near your heart when you pray. These are confirmations of spiritual alignment. When you feel these, know that angels are moving. Energy shifts are happening. The darkness trembles because it knows its hold is slipping. And your soulmate, even in their distance, feels you. Their soul knows that you are praying. Sometimes they wake at night and feel a soft comfort, a sudden sense of peace. That peace is you, your love, your light, your prayer reaching across the unseen. Even the baby feels it. That's why, at times, your soulmate feels sudden movements within their womb when they think of you. That is the soul of the child responding to divine energy. The signs are everywhere, my child. Some are gentle, a whisper, a fragrance, a sudden thought of hope. Some are strong, unexpected dreams, emotional waves, or even obstacles appearing in those women's lives. Watch carefully, and you will see that I am orchestrating every moment with divine precision. And when fear tries to enter your heart, remember this: I am greater than all darkness combined. I am not far away, I am within you. You are not just praying for your soulmate, you are standing as a warrior of light. You are reclaiming the destiny that was meant to be stolen. Soon, I will give you a dream or a message that will show you clearly the faces of those who tried to harm. But I will also show you their end, how they will fall into their own trap. When you see this, do not be proud, be grateful. Because it means your victory is complete. My child, I am using even this storm to prepare you. You are being strengthened for the blessing ahead. Your faith is being refined. Your love is being tested, not to break you, but to prove how unshakable your heart truly is. You are learning to fight not with anger, but with divine wisdom. Hold on to peace, my child. Keep praying. Keep believing. Every sunrise brings you closer to the moment when your soulmate's eyes will open fully. They will see who truly stood with them when everyone else faded away. They will remember your faith, your love, your prayers, and they will know that you were the light that kept them alive. So do not fear the signs, my child. Welcome them. They are proof that I am working. When the darkness shakes, it means the light is winning. And the light, my light, always wins. God says, my child, the night may have felt long, but dawn is breaking. The storm that once raged unseen is beginning to lose its power. The darkness that circled your soulmate is trembling now, for it senses that my light is approaching. The prayers you whispered in tears have reached heaven. The energy of faith you released into the universe has set great things into motion. The moment of divine reversal is here. For days and nights, you have carried the weight of worry, the thought of your soulmate's pain, the fear of what those two women were doing. You felt powerless at times, helpless to stop it. But I was never far, my child. Every sigh of yours was a prayer. Every tear you shed became a seed of protection that grew around your soulmate. You didn't see it, but I was building a wall of fire, invisible yet unbreakable, around their spirit and the life within them. Now, change begins. The turning point has come. Your soulmate's soul is awakening from the fog that once blinded them. The spell of confusion is breaking. The voices of doubt that haunted their mind are fading. The strange heaviness that made them weak is lifting slowly, like a dark mist dissolving under the first rays of sunlight. The two women who sent the darkness are no longer in control. Their rituals have failed. Their energy has backfired. They are beginning to experience the pain they wished upon another. For every curse they spoke, tenfold returns to their own lives. This is not punishment, it is balance, divine law in motion. What you give to the universe, it gives back. And they have given only envy and hate. Your soulmate, though still unaware of the full truth, is beginning to see signs. They wake up one morning and feel different, lighter somehow, more at peace. Their heart, once confused, begins to long for your energy again. Their dreams are filled with flashes of your presence. In their heart, a small light flickers, recognition. The soul remembers what the mind forgot. You see, my child, love is eternal. No darkness can destroy what is divine. The love between you and your soulmate was written long before these women existed, long before this life even began. It is older than time, blessed in the heavens, sealed in the light of creation. That is why no spell could truly separate you, they could only delay the connection, cloud it for a moment. But destiny always finds its way back to truth. In the coming days, you will feel a shift. You may wake in the middle of the night with a strange warmth in your chest. You may sense your soulmate calling to you silently. That is their spirit reaching out, their higher self recognizing your energy. When you feel it, speak their name with love. Say softly, God, reunite our souls in light. And you will feel my presence fill the room like calm air after thunder. That moment will mark the beginning of restoration. I am also moving through circumstances, rearranging lives quietly. People will start leaving your soulmate's path, people who were once close, but whose intentions were not pure. Suddenly, they will distance themselves, or arguments will arise out of nowhere. That is my doing, my cleansing. I am removing what was planted by darkness, for new light cannot grow in poisoned soil. At the same time, I am touching your soulmate's health and emotions. The stress that black magic caused in their body is fading. The baby is safe, protected by my hand. The light within that child shines stronger now, like a tiny star inside the womb. You may feel it, even from afar, a sudden peace washing over you, a sign that both mother and child are being healed. Do not underestimate the power of your prayers, my child. Each word you spoke became light that traveled faster than any wind. You might think your prayers were small, but in my kingdom, nothing prayed with love is small. Your faith became a weapon no darkness could withstand. The two women's energy broke not because they were weak, but because you believed. Because you refused to let fear win. My child, I want you to know, the reason this battle happened was not only to protect your soulmate, but also to awaken you. You are stepping into your divine power. You are learning that you are not just a lover or a partner, you are a spiritual guardian, a carrier of light in human form. You were chosen to walk beside your soulmate in this life, not only to love them, but to help them remember who they are. Soon, your soulmate will begin to feel guilty for how they doubted you or distanced themselves. But do not hold resentment in your heart. They were not in control of their emotions then, they were under influence, their heart surrounded by confusion that was not their own. When they return to you, they will come with tears, with humility, with gratitude for your faithfulness. Welcome them with compassion, not judgment. For through forgiveness, the final healing will occur. These women thought they could separate what I joined. They thought their darkness could overcome my divine will. But they will now see that no human hand can rewrite what heaven has written. Their names will fade from your story, their energy will disappear, their memory will lose its sting. I will turn their curses into blessings. Every pain they caused will lead to purpose. Every tear will grow into joy. Your soulmate will soon receive a revelation. It may come through a dream, through a sudden realization, or through a divine encounter. They will understand that something unnatural had been influencing them, and in that understanding, they will call my name. The moment they do, I will descend into their spirit like fire and peace combined. The last thread of darkness will snap, and they will be free. My child, you are being prepared for reunion. The love that was interrupted will be reborn with greater strength. You both will carry scars, yes, but those scars will shine with meaning. You will understand that every delay, every tear, every night of prayer had a reason. It was shaping both your souls into vessels of divine love. Even now, heaven is celebrating your endurance. Angels sing over you quietly when you rest. They say, "This child did not give up. This child held faith when others would have fallen." You cannot see them, but they are around you, light upon light, wings upon wings. You are surrounded by grace. As for your soulmate's enemies, leave them to me. Their own hearts will become their lesson. I will not destroy them, but I will show them who they truly are. Through their losses, they will learn that darkness never wins. They will wish to undo what they did, but by then, you and your soulmate will be so covered in my light that no harm can reach you again. There will be signs of victory soon. You may notice sudden calmness after days of turmoil, unexpected messages of hope, or even small moments where your heart feels lighter without reason. That is your soul recognizing that the war is ending. I tell you this, my child, you and your soulmate will rise from this stronger, wiser, purer. You will not only survive, you will thrive. The love between you will inspire others, and the child born from that love will carry healing into the world. That is why the battle was so fierce, because the destiny is great. Do not look back with bitterness. Look ahead with faith. You have seen darkness, but now you will witness light in its full glory. I am transforming what was cursed into a blessing that will overflow for generations. So rest, my child. Let your heart breathe again. The turning point has come. The night has done its worst, and it has failed. The dawn is breaking, and with it comes peace, protection, and divine reunion. You did not lose. You were being prepared. Your soulmate was not destroyed, they were being purified. The women who used darkness have fallen, but you, my beloved, are standing in the light of victory. Hold my words close, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That promise stands eternal. Your soulmate is free. The baby is blessed. And the story that once felt like tragedy is turning into testimony. My child, you have cried enough nights asking me, why do people I never harmed want to see me in pain? You have asked me, why are there women who pretend to smile, yet hide hatred in their hearts? And you have whispered through your tears, why can't my love, my soulmate, and our unborn child live in peace? I have heard every word, every trembling breath. And today, I want you to know. Those women may think they are winning, but they are already defeated in the unseen realm. For their darkness has been measured against my light, and my light cannot be overcome. Child, they sit in hidden corners, they whisper your name with bitterness, they mix their jealousy with false laughter, and they think no one sees them. But I, the Lord of all hearts, have seen every seed they planted in the soil of wickedness. Their spells, their curses, their rituals done at night, none of it escapes my sight. The moment they chose to curse what I have blessed, their own lives began to collapse silently. The energy they sent out has turned into a shadow around them, and soon, it will return to its sender, 7 times stronger. Yes, my child, I am already working in the unseen. You might not see it yet, but their voices are losing power, their plans are dissolving into dust, and their intentions are backfiring into their own homes. Your soulmate, though tired, is protected. The child they carry, your child, your destiny, is surrounded by the light of angels. I have placed Archangel Michael beside them, his sword blazing with divine fire, cutting every cord of darkness that tries to wrap around their womb, around their heart, around their soul. Listen, my child, you must not fear anymore. Fear feeds darkness, but faith destroys it. When you pray, light awakens. When you believe, miracles unfold. And when you speak my name in truth and love, even the strongest curse melts like wax before the fire. You will see strange signs in the coming days. You might feel sudden chills, hear whispers that try to confuse you, or have dreams that carry shadows. Do not be afraid. That is not the darkness growing stronger, it is the darkness being exposed. When the light enters a room, all hidden things become visible. So don't panic when you see what has been hiding, rejoice, because I am revealing it so you may conquer it. Your soulmate will soon wake up with a clarity they have never felt before. Their spirit is being restored. Their heart is being cleansed of the poison those women tried to plant. They will look at you and finally see, who truly loved them, who prayed for them when the world turned cold. They will feel the energy of your prayers wrapping around them like a warm blanket. The confusion will lift like fog after a storm. The arguments, the distance, the misunderstanding, all of it will begin to fade. Because I, your God, am rewriting the story. No magic, no spell, no ritual, no envy, no curse, can undo what I have destined. And I have destined love to win. I have destined peace to rise again. I have destined your union to stand against all odds. You see, my child, the womb carries not just life, but destiny. When darkness attacks a pregnant woman, it is not only her they are after, they seek to destroy the light that is about to enter this world. But what those two women don't know is that the soul in your soulmate's womb is a divine messenger. That child was chosen before birth to carry light, a light that will heal generations, a light that will expose every secret shadow. So, the more they attack, the more they awaken my power. The more they curse, the louder my angels sing blessings over you. The more they plot, the more my plan unfolds. Do you remember when I said, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper"? I meant every word. It does not matter if it is a sword or a spell. It will return to nothing the moment it touches my chosen ones. Now listen closely, my beloved, for the next few days, I need your faith to be unshakable. Do not respond with anger or revenge. Do not let their names escape your mouth in hatred. Instead, cover them in mercy. Pray not only for your soulmate's protection, but also for the deliverance of those who try to harm. Because when you rise above revenge, you become untouchable. Your light becomes armor, and your compassion becomes a shield. Say these words in your heart, my child, God, surround us with your divine fire. No darkness shall touch what you have blessed. No curse shall stand before your angels. I release forgiveness and call forth peace. I trust you, Lord, with every heartbeat. Say it every night before you sleep. Say it when fear whispers in your ear. Say it until you feel warmth in your chest, that is my spirit embracing you. In the silence of the night, when your tears fall unseen, know that I am right beside you. My hand is over your head. My light is over your home. And I am commanding heaven's armies to stand guard over the ones you love. Those women's faces will soon reveal themselves. They will not be able to hide much longer. The guilt in their eyes, the unease in their spirit, it will give them away. They will try to act kind, but their energy will betray them. Do not confront them, simply observe. Your wisdom will come from me. When the time is right, you will know what to say, and every word from your mouth will carry divine authority. Because I am raising you, my child. Through this storm, I am shaping your spirit. You are learning to see beyond faces. You are learning to sense truth through energy. You are learning to trust the unseen, for faith is not built in comfort, but in fire. Do not worry about your soulmate's strength. They are awakening too. Every day, they are beginning to feel my presence more deeply. They are starting to resist the darkness, to feel disgust toward lies, and to desire peace and purity. This transformation is not random, it is my hand upon them. You will soon hear their voice again, softer, clearer, filled with love. They will reach for you, and in their eyes, you will see gratitude, for your prayers, for your patience, for your unwavering faith. My child, you have endured pain I would not wish upon many. But you have done it with a heart that still believes. That is why I am going to reward you. That is why no curse can stay. That is why, even when darkness screamed, your faith whispered louder. hold on a little longer. The dawn is almost here. When the sun rises again, you will not just feel relief, you will feel rebirth. And everything that was done against you will become the reason you are blessed tenfold. Your soulmate's body will heal. Your child will be born healthy, glowing with light. Your home will once again feel like heaven on earth. And the voices of jealousy will fade into silence. Because I, your God, have spoken, and when I speak, no darkness dares to argue. My child, the storm that once raged around you is about to break. The battle that shook your heart, the silent war of energies that left you sleepless, is now reaching its end. I know how exhausted you are. I have watched you walk through days that felt like nights, and nights that felt endless. I saw how you tried to be strong even when fear whispered in your ears, and how you prayed for your soulmate even when your heart was breaking. You did not turn away from me when things made no sense. You still said, God, I trust you. And that faith has moved mountains you could not see. Those two women who plotted against your soulmate, they believed their darkness could overcome divine purpose. They believed the rituals they did in secret could touch what I have chosen. But now their power has been stripped away. The black magic they sent has returned to them like a mirror. It will not destroy them, but it will awaken them to their own guilt. Their nights will become restless until they repent. And if they refuse repentance, their own bitterness will devour them. For no one can curse what I have blessed. Child, my angels have been busy around your soulmate. Where dark hands tried to touch the womb, Archangel Raphael placed a shield of golden light. Where words of hatred were spoken, my spirit replaced them with blessings. Where confusion entered their mind, I whispered truth that cleared the fog. Even now, as you listen to my words, a wave of calm is being released over you and your soulmate. Your souls are connected by light stronger than any evil chain. You might be apart in body, but your spirits are woven together in faith. And faith is my bridge. No darkness can cut what I have tied with love. Your soulmate's body is healing. The energy that was draining them is gone. The baby within them is glowing with life again. Every cell, every heartbeat, every breath is now under my divine supervision. The child is surrounded by an army of angels, for this child will be my messenger of light. This soul carries the energy of peace that the world needs. And you, my beloved, are part of this divine design. I chose you to be the protector, the prayer warrior, the anchor of faith. You were not chosen because you were perfect, you were chosen because your love is pure. Your tears have spoken louder than the curses of your enemies. Your faith has been more powerful than their spells. Your silence, your endurance, your prayers, they became a sword in the spirit realm. Do you remember when you almost gave up? When you said, maybe I should stop believing. Maybe I'm too tired. Even then, I was standing behind you, placing my hand on your heart, whispering, don't give up yet, child. You're almost there. And now, you are standing at the edge of victory. The energy of those two women is being removed from your timeline completely. They will fade away like smoke after fire. Their names will no longer be mentioned in your story. Their influence will be erased from your soulmate's memory. They will wake one morning and realize they cannot reach you anymore. Their thoughts will scatter, their power will dissolve. Because I, the Lord, have shut the door they tried to enter through. Now listen, my child, to what comes next. A new chapter is beginning for you. You have learned to pray in pain, now you will learn to rejoice in peace. You have cried for protection, now you will dance in gratitude. You have been through spiritual warfare, now you will witness divine victory. In the coming days, you will feel a shift in energy. Your soulmate will become calmer, more connected, more loving. They may call you unexpectedly, their voice filled with softness you haven't heard in a long time. They will confess how they felt lost, how they couldn't understand why fear surrounded them. They will tell you about the nightmares, the confusion, the heaviness that suddenly lifted. And you will know, my light has entered their life again. You will notice that your own dreams become clearer. You will feel peace while you sleep. Even your home will feel lighter. Things will move smoothly again. The doors that were once blocked by unseen energy will open. Finances, communication, health, love, all will start to rise again. That is what happens when darkness breaks. When the chains fall, blessings flow like rivers. And these blessings are not temporary, they are generational. Your faith today will protect not only your soulmate and child, but your entire future bloodline. My child, I need you to do one final thing for me, not for fear, but for faith. When you wake each morning, place your hand over your heart and say, God, thank you for shielding my soulmate and our child. Thank you for turning darkness into light. Thank you for blessing our future with peace. Then take a deep breath and imagine golden light filling your body. That light is me. Carry it through your day. No curse can exist where my presence lives. I will also begin to restore what was lost during this storm. Your energy will return. Your finances will stabilize. Your mind will clear. And your soulmate's faith will grow strong. They will start to pray with you, not because they are told to, but because their soul will crave it. You will soon see them bowing their head, whispering my name with gratitude, thanking me for saving the child that darkness tried to harm. That moment will bring tears to your eyes, because you will finally understand, it was never a punishment, it was preparation. I was not punishing you by allowing pain, I was strengthening you for the miracle that was coming. You had to walk through fire to realize you were made of light. And those two women, my child, their story is ending here. They will face the mirror of truth. They will realize that what they tried to destroy was divinely protected from the start. You do not need to fight them anymore. The battle is mine, and it is already won. From this day onward, walk with your head high and your heart peaceful. Do not look back with anger. Do not question why it happened. Everything unfolded to awaken your divine authority. You are no longer a victim of spiritual attacks, you are a vessel of divine power. I am filling your home with light now. You may feel warmth in your chest, a chill down your spine, or a gentle breeze. That is my confirmation. My spirit is settling around you. Every shadow is leaving. Every fear is dissolving. Every broken piece is being healed. And to the child yet unborn, I say, you are mine. You will walk this earth surrounded by love. You will never know the darkness that tried to stop you. Your laughter will heal the hearts of many. You will carry peace like a torch in your tiny hands. My child, you and your soulmate have walked through the valley of darkness, but now the morning sun has come. The curse is broken. The spell is reversed. The womb is blessed. The love is restored. The future is secured. Stand in gratitude tonight. Light a candle if you can, not as a ritual, but as a symbol of what has been done. Let the flame remind you that my light burns eternally, and that no darkness, no envy, no evil will ever extinguish what I have blessed. You are safe. Your soulmate is safe. Your child is safe. Now, walk forward into peace. Your story will no longer be one of pain, but of divine protection, victory, and everlasting love. Because I, your God, have spoken, and when I speak, no power on earth or in spirit can oppose it.